Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, we get to return the long-awaited Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa returns, and Solo Sikoa returns without his Ulafala, the tribal chief Nick. What's next for Solo coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show? We'll talk about it coming up. Also, too, we get a lot going on here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We got this going on right here. Tag team action. That's the Moses Machine Guns, the former tag team champions, take on La Familia, one-on-one, La Familia versus the Moses Machine Guns tonight. We'll get that match coming up in a tag team action. Could that be La Familia be one step closer to the tag team championship match? We'll see. Plus, in women's tag action, former women's tag team champions Bianca Belair and Naomi is in action against Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. Nia Jax still reeling the loss of losing her women's championship tonight. 2 weeks ago, how Nia Jax would do in a tag team match against the tag champs. And plus, new women's champion Tiffany Stratton is in action. She takes on former champion Bayley, and for the WWE Women's Championship. And this is Tiffany Stratton's first women's championship title defense. And we get it here and cracking here on the Pro Wrestling Show, and it starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kid Dix here. Glad you're going to join us on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, Ms. Karen. Tell a friend. Call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. All right. Let's get everything cracking and lacking here on the Pro Wrestling Show tonight. Here on tonight. Martin King stuff. All right. We get things started with this. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett calling the action, but they're calling the action in the middle of out of nowhere, walking you to the ring. And Joe Barrett and Tessitore coming up there. Wade Barrett meant to say, I call Wade Barrett Wade Tessitore. Because he said Tessitore and Barrett, I guess they got more chemistry and stuff. Tessitore and Barrett about what's going on. But they lead you to the ring, the action and stuff. You said, I think this is more fitting for them. And they kind of lead you to the setting on what was going down. And they lead you to Rey Mysterio coming down, making a rare appearance on SmackDown. Rey got his start on SmackDown. Then almost 25 years ago on SmackDown. It was against Chavo Guerrero in 2002. Rey Mysterio confronting Kevin Owens. After Kevin Owens saying that he's the real world champion, and that Rey will meet him at the Rey will win the Royal Rumble and meet him for the title. You know, Rey Mysterio was trying to say, but Rey Mysterio got interrupted and cut off by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens making that remark. And Kevin Owens tried to get his hands on Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, Rey was trying to help alleviate the situation and stuff. I'll tell you that right now. Rey Mysterio was trying to do what he could do. But it wasn't that tonight. But Rey went against KO tonight, and Rey and KO had their encounter tonight. Rey and KO went it down as KO was mocking Rey Mysterio right here in front of his guard, Aaliyah. Aaliyah watching on as she saw her dad. Aaliyah looking, smiling and stuff. We don't see Dominic no more. I think Dominic's on Raw and stuff. But Kevin Owens getting the win over Rey Mysterio. Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion, try to get his hands on Kevin Owens. Them two will meet at Royal Rumble for the championship, and the championship is all it grabs. And General Manager Nick Aldis made an interesting declaration as well to Cody and Kevin Owens. General Manager Nick Aldis said that Kevin Owens and Cody will have a contract signed on Saturday night's main event, and they will have the contract rising up and stuff for them and stuff. And that you can see right there with the contract signing and stuff. So we'll see that Saturday main event. Both of them will surrender their championships and leading on to the match for Royal Rumble with them. So with a lot going on his plate. But speaking of that, the women's tag teams were in action. They went against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Nia Jax still reeling the loss after losing her championship 2 weeks ago to Tiffany Stratton, who's set to defend her championship later on tonight. Nia Jax and I don't know, bird's eye view of what to expect. Nia Jax really not been on the best of terms. I think they just quickly moved on from Nia to who. And Nia Jax still reeling the effects and stuff. I'll tell you that right now, Nia Jax still trying to figure out what's next for her. What's her next move going forward? Well, we get this right here. Roxanne Perez, a former champion in her own right, Roxanne Perez. Look at Roxanne. Roxanne could be one day heading to the main roster. Whenever she gets done at NXT, Roxanne Perez made a rare appearance tonight and stuff that she did tonight with Roxanne Perez being able to be there. Well, Bayley had an interview with Brian Saxton, her championship match tonight. Bayley saying that her last year was her year, won the Royal Rumble around this time last year. Bayley wants to be champion once again, but she has to go through Tiffany Stratton. Bayley wants that championship bad, and Bayley looking to get the championship back and stuff. But Bayley has an obstacle awaiting her and stuff that she has to do. Yeah, she'll scratch her claw, she'll fight her way to become WWE Women's Champion once again. Bayley with that open mind. Also, too, in the house was Victoria. Victoria, we haven't seen her in WTV in almost 15 years. Victoria, coming out there showing her stance of approval of the WWE product. Maybe this year, Victoria will be a WWE Hall of Famer. Hopefully, we'll put that out in existence for Victoria coming out there. There was a lot of women features out. This one right here, a little bit more convincing. Finally, the Woo is coming back. The Queen, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is returning back to WWE. They did vignettes of Charlotte right here. She's in a yacht or something. I don't know what Charlotte. There's rumored that Charlotte could be challenging Tiffany Stratton for the women's championship at WrestleMania. That is a rumor. We don't want to put that rumor out there unless we know. But it was good to see Charlotte Flair is returning back to World Wrestling Entertainment in a mean way. So we'll see what Charlotte Flair is going to do coming her way. So we'll see. Well, speaking of something that I did not expect, but I want to see it. That's a match right there. We told you Solo Sikoa made his return back ever since losing to Roman Reigns on the Netflix premiere. Solo Sikoa was speechless. He really didn't have nothing to say. Solo really was kind of like not in it, was not in the mood. Solo Sikoa did do that. He kind of made it seem like, hey, I'm not in the mood to talk, not in the mood to do nothing. I'm just angry right now. I'm lost. So you can understand Solo's approach. But Solo had his followers, especially this man. Jacob Fatu, I don't care if he don't know how to do a promo or what. He keeps it real. And that's what I like about Jacob Fatu. He's a savage. He keeps it real. And Jacob Fatu does that in most fun than ever before. Jacob Fatu said he didn't give a about the crowd. He can care less what the crowd thinks of him. Jacob Fatu felt like the crowd don't owe him. And I said, "Ooh, I love it. I love it coming from Jacob Fatu." Jacob Fatu made it seem like, "Hey, you think I give up?" Yeah, that's what Jacob Fatu, the attitude he had. That attitude will go places, and he really is good. I mean to say, he's a good wrestler. He comes from MLW, and he's a former MLW champion. Tama Tonga just standing there watching, observing. Jacob Fatu really knows his promo, but he might meet his match under Braun Strowman. Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman looked like they was about to get it on. And I was ready for it. I was like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. These two savages, these two monsters, they want to beat the living crap out of each other. Let them do it. Let them do it. And Jacob Fatu, I mean, he looking for a fight. Braun Strowman looking for a fight. These two monsters want to fight the holy hell out of each other. Let them fight. And Jacob Fatu, he wants a fight. He's going to get a fight coming up on Saturday Night Main Event. Jacob Fatu will take on Braun Strowman one-on-one. We'll get to see that match on Saturday Night Main Event. I cannot wait to see these two monsters beat the holy crap out of each other. And they want to tear the house down, tear the roof down. I can tell you this. It's going to be something that many people will be seeing and will be observing coming up. So it's something that I want to see. You want to see? Let them fight. Yeah. Well, we get to this right here. Jimmy Uso was in action. Jimmy Uso took on Carmelo Hayes. It was before Jacob Fatu. Jimmy Uso, the match didn't know the contest because of Jacob Fatu and 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 Tama Tonga. But we told you that earlier. Look like Braun Strowman, LA Knight got some help from Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's getting some help from LA Knight. They're going to be united as one, so they're going to be putting their resources together. I tell you that right now. Let's see what's going on with that. But the Motion Machine Guns, they was in action against La Familia. The Motion Machine Guns won their match from La Familia tonight. Machine Guns wanted to get their hands on DIY and get those tag team championships back. They lost due to DIY doing those underhanded tactics. We told you about Naomi and Bianca tonight on what went down, how that went down. But we get to the meat and bones of the matter. We get to the WWE Women's Championship match right here. Bayley defending the championship. Tiffany Stratton defending her championship in her first title defense against Bayley. Tiffany Stratton won. Tiffany Stratton won with luck over Bayley. Bayley put up a fight, but Bayley's championship dreams does not have to end there. She can win the Royal Rumble once again, become a back-to-back winner like she did last year. She can do it again this year. She can probably put her ticket to WrestleMania. But the big story is this. We know that Tiffany Stratton is the champion, but Charlotte Flair is lurking. We'll see what Charlotte Flair is going to be bringing, what kind of attitude Charlotte will be bringing near the end. But we told you Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, and Kevin Owens will have the contract signed on Saturday Night's Main Event for the championship. Both men will have to suspend their respective championships to Nick Aldis in that ladder match. So we'll see that ladder match coming up as well. So we'll see how that's going to play down the road. And the match that I want to see right here, Braun Strowman taking on Jacob Fatu. That's the match that I want to see. Let the monsters loose. Let them and let those monsters loose. Let those monsters beat the holy crap out of each other. Let them loose. Let them fight. I know Jacob Fatu looking for a fight. I don't know what's going to beat up the end game with Jacob Fatu and Solo. With Jacob Fatu turn on Solo, ever since losing the tribal chief crown, they was asking the thing about bringing a tribal chief championship. No, we don't need a championship. That don't make sense. Do it correct. Do follow. That makes more sense. All right. That's going to end the SmackDown Ring Report. Let's move over to Wrestling Hot Topics. With Wrestling Hot Topics, we told you, speaking of Tiffany Stratton retaining her women's championship, Tiffany Stratton made land on the cover of the Pro Wrestling Illustrated women's edition, the top women's 100. We see former champion Liv Morgan on the cover, and we see AEW stars Tony Storm and Mariah May. Tony Storm and Mariah May played a key role in the AEW women's division. It's years to now. We'll see Mariah May and Tony Storm, can they get themselves over what's going on with them. But they're on the cover of this edition of Pro Wrestling Illustrated. So we'll see what cover they get. You know, like I said, we're gonna see how the cover looks and stuff going forward and stuff. Well, the news had broke that something that you never would have thought, never expected would happen. TNA and WWE partnered up together. TNA and WWE partnered up together, and TNA with this partnership with WWE, man. So it's gonna be NXT stars and TNA stars. They've been doing the crossover, but it's gonna be more fully known now that they're partnering up together. It's a joint venture. So it'd be like a superstar swap up or some swap and stuff for TNA and WWE. So we'll be getting seeing stars from NXT appearing on TNA, stars from TNA appearing on NXT, which they already are. But can we see Trick Williams come to TNA for a feud with Moose or something? Who knows? And that's the thing that everybody wants to see and everybody wants to know. So we'll see. But Triple H showed a tweet that he said the WWE interest is the opportunity to show the world who you are. And I think he was doing something with Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. I mean, Jacob Fatu he stands out more than Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga stands out, but Jacob Fatu stands out even more with his entrance and stuff. So Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga with the entrances and stuff. We're also hearing Lucia Dorado might be coming back. So Canada had time to get back out. So Lucia Dorado might be getting back in action and stuff. Well, I mean, that's gonna do it for the SmackDown Ring Report. We're gonna leave you with NXT with the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton retained her championship over former champion Bayley. We don't know what's next for Tiffany Stratton and stuff. We'll have to wait and see. So, for me being Kendrick Dix, saying so long, thanks for watching the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll see you Monday for the Raw Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show.